T, with Jokic out, how does that change what y'all want to focus on defensively against this team tonight?
Not a lot. You know, it's the two-time MVP, but we got to focus on ourselves, just making sure we have the right mindset, you know, every single night, no matter who's playing. And so, you know, we know he's a two-time MVP. He brings a lot to this team, but they're still a very good team, you know, without him. And so we got to lock in, having a defensive mindset, playing the right way on both sides of the floor for 48 minutes. That's got to be our mindset.
Nico mentioned yesterday that there has to be an increased level of physicality, make them uncomfortable with what they do. And I think about Jamal first thing, because last week he had a big first quarter, and last time Nuggets were here, he just did a great job moving the ball and taking care of the basketball. Like, how do you do that against Jamal without getting too out of control with fouling or missed assignments or anything like that?
Yeah, I think, like I said, being physical, bringing the physicality, having a longer defender on him, but trying to deny him the basketball, making work to get open. You know, it just can't be so easy. And so we have to bring a level of physicality to this game, you know, also with Gordon. Like, he owns us, you know, on the offensive boards, ducking in, finishing around the basket. So this team has owned us over the last 8 games, I think 7-1. So we got to come out with a mindset. We want to win the game. We want to prepare, and we got to bring a physicality to the game.
I was actually going to ask about Aaron Gordon. He's the guy who's caused you guys a lot of trouble, especially inside. I guess with Jokic out, how much – I know you said it doesn't change too much because you're focused on you guys, but Jamal obviously gets the ball more now. Aaron Gordon gets the ball more. How does that –
I mean, yeah, their team changes, but it doesn't change our mindset, you know, what we have to do. And, you know, Jamal's going to have the ball in his hands a lot more, running a lot more pick and rolls. And so we got to be locked into that. You know, we just can't relax. We got to be physical. We got to try to blitz him a little bit, take it out of his hands. And we got to just keep him uncomfortable all night. Like I said, this team is just way too comfortable against us, and we got to come out with a defensive mindset and a physical mindset.
Their second unit also seems to play really well. I mean, with Bones kind of leading that pack. Your second unit, I know you're still figuring things out, but has struggled in the past. How do you key in on their second unit tonight?
Key in on them?
Yeah. Like, what specifically do you look for with their second unit, especially with
Like I said, you said, you know, Bones, you know, he's aggressive scoring the basketball. He kind of makes that second unit run. And so we just got to mix it up, you know, put a longer defender on him, be physical with him, blitz him a little bit, try to keep him uncomfortable. And that's what we got to do, you know, with both him and Jamal tonight, just try to make him as uncomfortable as we can.
And, Coach, you spoke about rebounds and Aaron Gordon. 20 offensive rebounds in 2 games against you guys. What do you guys do to, well, I guess you guys got to put a body on him. But what do you, I think it's that simple. But what do you guys do differently to try to keep Gordon off the glass? Because you know he's going to try to go get everything.
I mean, we talk about every game. You know, we got to have the mindset that, you know, we know he's going to the glass. He's a physical player, and we got to meet that physicality. If we don't, he's going to do the same thing to us tonight. And so that has to be our mindset. Like, Gordon has killed us over the last, you know, 2 years of just being his physicality at the rim, offensive rebounds, and so we got to be better with him.
Ty, the other day you mentioned that the ball being in Kawhi's hands a lot more has led to you guys turning the ball over less. From when you first started here, even under Doc, how have you seen Kawhi's playmaking and dealing with double teams kind of mature in the last few years?
Yeah, it's been a lot better. It's been great. You know, I think just continue to work on our spacing because he draws so much attention, and teams are going to double team him at times. And the best thing about Kawhi, he just makes a simple play. You know, if you're going to double team, it's the first guy available. We're going to make the first pass and try to make you pay on the backside. And so he's been great with that. And so his poise and his calmness, you know, when he gets double teamed, helps us out a lot. And so we can get to our spots, get to our spacing, and make the right play. But I think my first year taking over, you know, with him, PG, Lou Will, of getting into the paint and making a spray out pass 10% more than they had over their career when they got into the paint because they usually get to their pull-up shot. But he's been a lot better with that. And so commend him on getting better with that. We got to continue to keep working, though.
Hey, Ty.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, so apologies if these guys have already talked to you about this. It's sort of random, but the emphasis on more travel calls this year. I wonder if you, have you seen that? Have you noticed that?
More what?
More the officials calling travel.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
No thoughts.
Are you seeing it happen more?
Yeah, I've seen it happen more. I've
Is
been
that
seeing
good or
it.
bad for the game?
I don't know. I can't. I mean, whatever. They're called on me.
Yeah, they did back in the day?
No, I'm just
they
saying.
didn't.
They're called on me.
They'll call it on you?
And certain guys get away with it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. When you're my Cowboy player, they're called every time.
So do you see it more fairly being called?
I gotta go.
All right,
You trying to get me in trouble.